YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Dr. Dre coming to you live, man. Right now I'm in the truck in Chicago, Illinois. I want to start off by sharing my journey in trucking. It's been an amazing journey thus far. I've been meaning to make a video for so long, but I've been so focused on obtaining my CDL and going through my training and obtaining a job with an employer. So hey, let's start off right here. I hear a lot of YouTube truckers talking a lot about how to obtain your CDL and ways to go about getting your CDL, and I just want to reiterate and go over some points and alternative options that you might want to consider. Okay, the option I took was I went to Atlanta Technical College, and it was a 2-month program. I completed my CDL, passed on the first time. The cost was about $1,600, $1,600 to $1,800, give or take. Program lasted 8 weeks. It was extraordinary training, great training. After my training, I applied to a few different companies. YouTube, hey, if you're seeking to obtain your CDL, I will caution you about how many companies you actually apply to, because it's such a flood of emails that's going to come your way regardless of your experience, your training, your work history, convicted felon or not. You're going to get a lot of flood of emails, and it just, to me, it piles up the inbox in your email account. So with that being said, I will caution against it. So once you obtain your CDL, I would advise you to only apply to three to 5 companies at a time, max. Atlanta Technical College, again, it was an 8-week program, cost about $1,600 to $1,800. You have to have a learner's permit before you enter the program, okay? Options that you can use to fund the program: you can use the Workforce Development Agency, and actually the Workforce Development Agency is in a county that you live in, most likely. So with me being from Atlanta, I use Fulton County Workforce Development Agency. They covered the entire cost. That's one of the ways. The second way is you can use financial aid. If you did not make a certain amount of income, if you was like me working in warehouses, not making a substantial amount of money each year, you can get financial aid, and financial aid will cover the cost. You hear a lot about you cannot get aid for the CDL truck driving program. That's not true. They will cover it up to, they give you $1,000 plus you will get some other aid. Anyways, the program costs $1,600 to $1,800. You will receive about $2,200 in financial aid, and you will receive a refund 9 times out of 10. If not, you just cover the difference, which is way better than going to a truck driving school and having to pay $4,000, $5,000 and be in a committed contract. The reason I say that is because when you go to a truck driving school or a truck driving company where you have the company sponsored programs, you're obligated to stay with this company for a certain length of time. And for people who don't know, it does not always work out that way, where you go to a company that you think has a good program, is offering you a good situation. You might get to that company and just, it might not work out, and then you're already committed and you're obligated to work for that company. So just some alternative options. Going to a technical school, like I say, the cost of a technical school is a fraction of the cost of going to a major company sponsored program. So I would advise you to check into a technical school CDL program. They have day schedules, they have night schedules, and they allow you 2 or 3 times to pass the test. And to me, it's a great option. If you want to go to company option, that is great as well. Just know that you're going to be obligated to stay with that company. The company I went with was PTL, Pascal Truck Lines. It's been great so far. I've been getting some good miles, just going through my training phases, learning the road, and just becoming a safe driver. That's most important. A lot of times we think too much about the money. I always remember commercial truck driving will always be in demand. So in your onset, don't focus on the money. Focus on getting the skill set that you want to have. And another way, if the first company you go to, hopefully try to specialize. Whether you want to do drive-in in hopes of owning a drive-in company, if you want to get your own truck. If you want to do refrigerated, go to a refrigerated company. If you want to do flatbed, go to a flatbed company that specializes in flatbeds. There's a lot of great companies out there where you'll make a decent amount of money doing each one of those areas. If you want to do heavy haul, there's companies where you can do heavy haul. And if you want to do a certain specialty that you have to have experience for, go company sponsored program and get your experience, and then go to the avenue that you want to do. So far, I mean it's been great. Backing was an issue in the beginning. I got it down packed now though. It took some time, but once it clicked for you, it's going to click. Being away from home hasn't really been an issue. No problems on the home front. Financially, I was kind of situated and ready for the journey. And that's about it for as this video go. I'm coming again with more videos to tell you a little about myself, my journey. And anybody have any questions, any help, especially if you're in the Atlanta area, you got any questions about programs, how to get this financial aid, how to go about doing it, I'm going to leave a link and an email. If not, just hit me back on YouTube and I'll get back with you. I'm new to this YouTube thing, but I wanted to share my experience, share my knowledge with you guys. If I can help one person, hey, this video was worth making. That's it. Your boy Trucker Dre out, man.